Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Ardhanarishwara. Nithyananda, 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 Nityanideshwara, Nithyananda, 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 Nitya Sadguru Nithyananda. Karunamayamurti Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Kamalaya Kirti Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Ananda Parashanti Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Atmalaya Kanti Nithyananda, 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 Nityanideshwara Nithyananda, 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 Nitya Sadguru Nithyananda. Harigara Shagara Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Nityanideshwara Nithyananda, Nitya Sadguru Nithyananda. Purana Karana Agamadharana Purana Karana Agamadharana Adi Gurunatha Shri Chaturveda Sarva Samrakshaka Sanmarkanayaka Mahabhavena Lingodbhavena Ananda Rupena Nithyananda, Nithyananda.
Nithyanandam, and welcome to all the participants and viewers who are joining us for the Nithyananda Yoga session. Let's all settle down and connect to Swamiji. Invoke the presence of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism with the chanting of the Sadguru Vandanam. Bring your hands in front of your heart center in the Atmanjali Mudra. Close your eyes as we chant the mantra. नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. The next is the chanting of the Shivamula Mantra Japa, invoking Paramashiva's presence to be with us directly as we enter into the Nithyananda Yoga. Connect to Paramashiva in your inner space and chant the Shiva Mula Mantra Japa 11 times internally within your inner space. We will be chanting out loud so that all of you can follow along. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 The next is the Tattvachamanam, the ritualistic cleansing of the body and mind to become a pure vessel for Paramashiva's energy. For the purpose of the Tattvachamanam, you will need the Panchapatram and Udharani, the traditional cup and spoon used in rituals, filled with some fresh water. Bring your right hand into the Gokarna Mudra. Bend your index finger slightly cupping your palm. Take an udharini of water, put it in the center of your palm, and sip the water through the base of your palm 3 times along with the mantra Swadha. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Now wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. With the base of the right hand thumb, wipe your upper and lower lip twice from the right to the left. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hand. With the tips of the index, middle and ring finger of the right hand joined together, touch above your upper lip and below your lower lip. Wash your hand. With the tips of the right hand thumb and index finger joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With the tip of the right hand thumb and ring finger joined together, touch your right eye, right ear and left ear. Wash your hands. With the base of the right hand thumb and little finger joined together, touch your navel center, right chest and left chest. With all the fingers of your right hand joined together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder and your heart center. Now we'll be entering into the Sankalpa, creating our conscious intention. Beautifully, yoga is a methodology to connect to the cosmic energy, to align your body's geometry to the cosmic geometry. And when that happens, the powerful bioenergy of the cosmos enters into you. How that manifests is defined by the sankalpa, the intention you create. So now, place your right hand over your left, clasping both your palms together. Place your hands on top of your right thigh. Close your eyes. Connect to Swamiji as we chant the Sankalpa mantra. Om Mamopata Samasta Durita Kshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Adya Purvokta Evam Guna विशेषेण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ पूर्ण आरोग्ययुक्त दृढगात्र यौगिकशरीरसिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिवशक्त्याविष्करणार्थं नित्यानन्दयोगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Now take an udharini of water and wash off your right hand. Om Apaupasprisya. And place your Panchapatram and Udharini far away from you, such that as we begin the Nithyananda Yoga, it's not in your way, you do not accidentally bump into it. And let's get started with some warm-up. Come up to a standing position now. We're going to start with loosening out our right ankle. So bring your hands to your hip, raise your right foot up and rotate the ankle in a clockwise motion. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Go in the opposite direction now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Relax onto the onto the left leg now. Rotating the ankle in a clockwise motion. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Relax. Now bring your hands to your knees. We're going to be rotating our knees now in a nice pushing circular motion, opening out that entire joint. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come up. Bring your hands to your hips. Spread your legs slightly apart. We're going to now be rotating our hips in a nice circular motion. So push your hips out and go in a circle. Feel the stretch in your legs and come back center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now spread your legs a bit more wider apart and you're going to go down, trying to bring your hands to the ground. If you're comfortable here, try your best to bring even your elbows towards the ground, getting a stretch in your legs and hips. Walk over towards your right leg, trying to bring your forehead towards your right knee to deeper stretch the legs. And over to the left leg, trying to bring your forehead to your left knee to deeper stretch the leg. Come up, back into a standing position. Next, we're going to be twisting. So bring your hands at chest level. We're going to be now turning from right to left, opening up our torso and shoulders. So start to rotate. Feel your whole shoulder and spine elongating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, bring your hands to your shoulders and let's rotate our shoulders forward, opening out your shoulders, bringing your elbows together in front of you and back around. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Let's rotate our neck now. The final part. Do it slowly in deep circular motions. Do not injure yourself. 1, feel all the knots in the neck loosening. 2, 3, 4, and 5. In the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, let's enter into our skeleton dance, which is a very, very powerful meditation to strengthen your bones and to strengthen the bone structure of your life, your integrity. So let's all take a moment now, close your eyes. First, start to visualize yourself as a skeleton, as just pure bones. And from that visualization, start to shake your whole body intensely. Your hands, your legs, all the joints, all the muscles, all the parts of your body. Shake it intensely. During this, do not miss the visualization in your inner space.
पांडुरंग जय विठ्ठले विठ्ठले विठ्ठले
Now, slowly relax. Start to walk back and forth on your mat. Breathe in and out deeply and slowly. And you can all settle down now onto your mat. Before we begin the Nithyananda Yoga today, a quick disclaimer for everyone. All the teachings and practices within the Nithyananda Yoga taught during Nithyananda Yoga are only for general wellness and educational purposes. They are not to be taken for or used as a replacement for medical advice. If you have any known pre-existing conditions, injuries, illnesses or diseases, please do consult with your medical health professional before doing the Nithyananda Yoga and follow the advice that your doctor gives you. During the yoga, if at any point you feel tired, dizzy or weak, immediately stop, take rest and only join back once you have recovered. At all times during the yoga, be in listening with your body because everybody's body functions differently and it's important that you stay within your body's capacities and limits to prevent any injury or hurt.
नित्यानन्दाय नमः। वेद सर्वसंरक्षक सन्मार्गनायक महाभावेन लिङ्गोद्भवेन आनन्दरूपेण नित्यानन्द 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 त्यागराजशा नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द नित्यनितेश्वर नित्यानन्द योगरूपेशा नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द नित्यनितेश्वर नित्यानन्द जीव जीवेशा नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द नित्यनितेश्वर नित्यानन्द ज्ञानदेवेशा नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द नित्यनितेश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यशद्गुरु नित्यानन्द 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 नित्यनितेश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यशद्गुरु नित्यानन्द 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 नित्यनितेश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यशद्गुरु नित्यानन्द 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 नित्यनितेश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यशद्गुरु नित्यानन्द
Yes, so now we'll be entering into our Nithyananda Yoga sequence for the day. We're going to be starting with the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, the entire sequence of yoga asanas. The Prathama Vinyasa Krama consists of 108 asanas, and we're going to be starting with the first one today, which is Sukhasana. So sit in a comfortable cross-legged position on the ground. Bring your index and thumbs together in the Bindu Mudra. Place it on top of your respective knees. Clench your perineum. Suck in your stomach and bring your chin to your chest, engaging all the three bandhas. In the Mahamudra Bandha, do the Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale. As you hold your breath, feel the flames rising up your spine, the digestive fire raising within you. And then exhale. Visualize Lord Paramashiva in your inner space and the japa Soham. Sukhasana. Tatsukhasanamityuktam ashaktastatsamacharet asanam vijitam yena jitam tena jagatrayam. Now bring your hands together in the Anjali Mudra in front of your heart center. Bring your legs onto the opposite thighs in Padmasana as much as possible. And raise your hands up straight above your head. Do not keep your hands even slightly bent. Keep them completely straight. Clench your perineum. Suck in your stomach. Bring your chin to the chest in the Mahamudra Bandha. Continue to do the Samana Kumbhaka. Feel the flames raising up your spine. Visualize yourself as Mount Kailash, the abode of Paramashiva, with the japa Soham in Parvatasana. अथ वक्ष्ये महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलम् यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपी स्यात् षट्चक्रादिविलोपनम्. And relax your hands. The next asana is Hali Pavasana. Bring your soles of your feet together in front of you. Clasp your hands behind your back in the Parashamudra and lean forward and down, bringing your forehead onto the ground beside the heels. Engage all the three bandhas. Clench your perineum, suck in your stomach, bring your chin to the chest, do the Mahamudra Bandha. Go down as low as you can. Do the Samana Kumbhaka. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space with the japa Soham. Hali Pavasana. पूर्वं विद्याहो मे जानो उभे पगतली संपुटिठानो पिष्टिपछेदो करल्यावो दक्षिण करसो वाम गहावो पिष्टि हथेलियां की है जोई अंश सहित भूमि धरे सोई पुनिल लाटी भू परिठाने एड्याम लगता माही आने. Raise up slowly. Now, cupping your palms, place it on the ground in front of you, stretching your whole body down. Again, lowering your forehead towards your feet. This is Nagi Pavasana. Continue the Mahamudra Bandha, clenching your perineum, sucking in your stomach and keeping your chin towards your chest. Gaze towards your nose as you visualize snakes in your inner space. Do the Samana Kumbhaka with the japa Soham, Nagi Pavasana. पूरभवति परियागाने नीचो हो वीकहो निफणास्यो लगाई हाथ आगाने धरती लगावे पसारी दो हाथ की अंजुलि करे भूयडी पर लगावे दृष्टि नासा अग्र आसन कौगन शरीर बिठा जाई. And slowly raise up. Moving into our fifth asana, which is Kokilasana. This is going to be slightly dynamic. You're going to be bringing your knees up and using your hands in the prana mudra with the index and middle finger to hold on to the big toe of your legs. You're going to stretch your feet out straight in front of you and then cross it over on top of your opposite thighs into the Padmasana. Continuing on to hold to your toe, bring your elbows to the ground in Kokilasana. Clench your perineum, suck in your stomach, bring your chin to the chest in the Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize a small bird in your inner space. Do the Samana Kumbhaka and the japa of Soham in Kokilasana. अथान्यदासनं वक्ष्ये येन सिद्धो भवेन्नरः अकस्माद्वायुसञ्चारं कोकिलाख्यासनेन च ऊर्ध्वे हस्तद्वयं कृत्वा तदग्रे पादयोः सुधीः वृद्धाङ्गुष्ठद्वयं नाथ शनैः शनैः प्रकारयेत्. Slowly raise back up into a seated position. The next asana is the Nithyananda. So for Nithyananda, you're going to come to a seated position. Here your legs, you're going to be aligning your right thigh on top of the left knee and the left knee below the right thigh. So both your legs are in a perfectly straight line in front of you, aligned with one foot on top of the opposite knee. Bring your hands to hold on to the opposite elbows and start to move your arms in a circle, gazing towards your nose. This is Nithyananda. Do hear the Samana Kumbhaka. Feel the flames raising up your spine. Clench your perineum. Suck in your stomach. Bring your chin to the chest in the Mahamudra Bandha. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space with the japa Soham. Nithyananda. गोडादा पाद की आँख माहिली सोय दश चरण को वारलो तापरि गुल्फ समोय वाम पाद को माहिलो बहुरव गुल्फ जान तापरि गोड़ा दच की आंख चाह बाहर लीवान. Next is Gajasana, the seventh asana. Bring your hands to the ground and your feet down. Push your hips up high. Try to lower your heels to the ground. And from here, you're going to start a dynamic movement of bending your hands, scooping your forehead towards the ground, and back up. Scoop it down and back up. This is the Gajasana. Visualize yourself as an elephant. Clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha with the japa Soham. Nyubjam padagre bhumau kritva lambibhuyat mastakaagre hastatalौ nidhaya नितंबम ऊर्ध्वमुन्नमय्य नाभिलक्ष्यं भूमौ नासिका मानीय हस्ततलपर्यन्तं नयेत् इत्थं पुनः पुनः कुर्यात् गजासनं भवति. And from here, alternate you pushing the heels of the alternative feet to the ground. In Rikshasana, just stop the movement of the hands, start to alternate pushing the heels to the ground as you visualize yourself as a bear. Clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha. Do the japa of Soham. Vrikshasana. एकैकं पादमाकुञ्च्य गजासनं कुर्यात् वृक्षासनं भवति. Step your legs forward and come up into a standing position. The next asana is the Vaishyasana. So here you're going to bring your hands into the Hridaya Mudra. Bring your index, middle and ring fingers together into your heart center. This is the Hridaya Mudra. Raise up on just the big toe of your foot, Vaishyasana. केशेन पादयुगलं बद्ध्वा तिष्ठेदधोमुखः अथ वैश्यावक्ष्ये यत्कृत्वा सत्यवान् भवेत्. And relax. We're now entering into a Karana, one of the unique components of Nithyananda Yoga. You're going to be doing a dance movement. So for the Karana, bring your feet together, your heels apart, and start to alternate bring your hands in front of your heart center, bending towards half your height. Now from here, you're going to be raising one hand, right hand straight above your head, followed by the same motion in your foot. And then repeat this on the other side. This is the Urdhva Janukarana. And now come to a standing position. The next asana is Balalinganasana. From a standing position, you're going to be raising your right knee, clasping it with your hands clasped inside out in the Sarvava Shankari Mudra. Hold on to your right knee, pulling it up towards your chest. In this position, don't lean back, but keep your spine straight, pulling your knee towards your chest. Clench your perineum, suck in your stomach, bring your chin to the chest. Visualize yourself hugging a baby. In the Balalinganasana, continue the japa of Soham. Ekam janurasya lingya sthathavyam balalinganam bhavati. Straight. Clench your perineum, suck in your stomach and bring your chin to the chest in the Pada Pidanasana, in the Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize Swamiji, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, in your inner space with the japa of Soham in Pada Pidanasana. स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेत्तनुं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्. And relax for a moment. The next asana is Natarajasana. So this is going to be an even more of a balance. You're going to be on top, resting on the top of your left foot, and bring your hand to the outside of your right foot. Bring your left hand pointed straight forward in the Bindu Mudra. Kick your right leg back, leaning forward. This is the Natarajasana. Visualize Lord Nataraja in your inner space, clenching your perineum in the Moola Bandha, and the japa of Soham, Natarajasana. उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्ठप्रसारणे. And relax your foot. Take a moment to kick out your feet, to relax your feet. And now we're going to be repeating the same on the other side. So bring your hands clasped from inside out into the Sarva Vashankari Mudra. As we enter into our 14th asana, bring your hands around your knee, pulling your knee up towards your chest and pointing the toe downwards. Visualize yourself hugging a baby. Clench your perineum, suck in your stomach, bring your chin to the chest in the Mahamudra Bandha with the Japa Soham in Balalingasana. Ekam janurasya lingya sthathavyam balalinganam bhavati. Just bring that same foot behind you now, pulling the foot towards your body, within your chin to the chest in the Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Do the Samana Kumbhaka. Feel the flames raising up your spine with the Japa Soham. Padapidanasana. स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेत्तनुं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्. And now bring your hand from the inside out onto the right leg, onto the left leg, balance on your right, bring your right hand front in the Bindu Mudra, leaning forward and down, doing Natarajasana on the opposite side. Visualize Lord Nataraja in your inner space, the dancing form of Paramashiva, with the Japa Soham. Uttanakurmapi उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्ठप्रसारणे. And slowly relax. Over here we are going to be entering into another karana, which is the Ardharechita karana. So you are going to be bringing your legs down into with the feet pointed outwards, bending your knees wide apart. Bring your hands to your waist first to start off with. This is the Aramandi position. From here, bring your hands in front of your chest. You're going to be crossing the right foot behind the left, bringing the right hand out into a pendulum-like motion, leading with the little finger. So lead with the little finger out and in, out and in. This is the Ardharechita Karana. And once you're done, bring your hand to your nose and uncross your ankles. So generally, this is where we will be doing the skeleton dance in the sequence. Since we have already completed it, we'll be moving further into the sequence, into the Kati China Karana. For the Kati China Karana, you can come back to the Aramandi position. Keep your feet outwards, knees bent. Cross your hands, palms straight above your head. Turn towards your right. Spread your hands wide apart. Come back to the center and repeat this on the left side. This is the Kati China Karana, where you're twisting at the waist. And then relax. The next asana is Tadasana. Tadasana is where you're going to be now standing tall, raising your hands above your head, and elongate your entire spine. Keep your palms facing each other, the elbows beside the ears. Visualize yourself as a tall palm tree. This asana can even help you to grow taller with the right visualizations. Visualize yourself as a tall tree. Clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha and suck your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Do the Samana Kumbhaka, here entering into a new japa for the next set of asanas. Shivoham. So repeat Shivoham in your throat center in Tadasana. Mahamudra Baddha Konau Tadasana Vibhedakan Vinottanam Sada Kuryadantarvatni Patipriya. And relax your hands. Lean forward and down now, bringing your hands towards the ground beside your feet into Uttanasana. Trying to go lower and lower, getting a nice stretch. Trying to bring your whole body downwards into the Uttanasana. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Clench your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, bring your chin to the chest in the Mahamudra Bandha, the japa of Shivoham in Uttanasana. Mahamudra-baddha-konau tadasana-vibhedakan vinottanam sada kuryadantarvatni-patipriya. Bringing your palms down, stretch your legs back into a plank position as we enter into Tarakshvasana, the 19th asana. So balance with your body completely parallel towards the ground. Do not push your hips up, nor do you sink them down. They have to be an exact straight line of your whole body. Visualizing Swamiji in your inner space here, bring your chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha and rotate your neck from side to side in a dynamic movement. The Samana Kumbhaka and the Japa Shivoham, visualizing Swamiji in your inner space in Tarakshvasana. गजासनवस्थित्वा मस्तकं वारं वारं दक्षिणकुक्षिं सव्यकुक्षिं नयेत् तरक्श्वासनं भवति. And relax down onto your stomach. From here, you're going to be entering into the Bhujangasana. So you're going to use the strength of your lower back to pull yourself as much high off the ground as you can. You're going to be using just the strength of your lower back, so don't push onto your hands too much. Just use your hands for support, but try to use the strength of your lower back to raise your upper body off the ground. Visualize a cobra in your inner space. Here we're going to do the Bhujangani Mudra. Open your mouth wide, inhale through your throat and exhale through your nose. Continue the Samana Kumbhaka, the Moola Bandha, and the japa of Shivoham in Bhujangasana. Angushthanaabhiparyantam madho bhumau vininyaset karabhyam chadharam dhritva urdhvashishah phanivahi dehagnirvardhate nityam sarvaroga vinashanam jagarti bhujagi devi bhujangasana sadhanat. And raise up. Next asana is Shashasana. So come up to a plank position, your legs extended behind. From here, you're going to push your hips up and bring one knee down and forward between your hands and back up. Bring one knee forward and back up. This is Shashasana, where you're going to be visualizing Swamiji in your inner space, clenching your perineum in the Moola Bandha and the japa of Shivoham. Shashasana. गजासन संस्थितौ जानुद्वयमाकुञ्च्य वारं वारं कर्तव्यं शशासनं भवति. And from here start to jump one foot forward and alternate your feet between your hands in the Rathasana, visualizing yourself as a chariot, clenching your perineum in the Moola Bandha with the japa of Om Shivoham in Rathasana. गजासन संस्थितौ एकैकं पादं पुरो मार्गेण भ्रामयित्वा कर्तव्यं रथासनं भवति. Now come up to a standing position. This brings us into the Virabhadrasana. So you're going to have one leg extended forward, your right leg, and bending your right leg to a 90-degree angle with the left leg extended behind. Remember, it's important that the forward facing leg should be bent to a full 90-degree angle. Keep your hands extended up beside your ears, palms facing each other. Suck your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze towards your third eye. Visualize the warrior form of Paramashiva, Lord Virabhadra, in Virabhadrasana. Continue the japa Shivoham. वासिष्ठमथ कौण्डिन्यं मूर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्तानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्ठप्रसारणे. Now bring your feet back together, switching the positions of your legs as we repeat the Virabhadrasana. On the other side, bring your foot to a 90-degree angle, this time your left leg in front. Extend your hands up beside your ears, palms facing each other. Keep your torso facing forward. Twist your torso to face the forward direction. Gaze towards your third eye. Suck your stomach in and up as you visualize Lord Virabhadra in your inner space in Virabhadra. Kutamevacha Ashtavakram Athottanam Mayuram Setu Bandhanam Uttanapadam Krauncham cha Marichim Virabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonam cha Suptangashta Prasarane. Come back to a standing position. Take a few deep breaths. Now we're going to be doing a few balancing asanas, starting with Vrikshasana. So balance onto your left leg, bring your right leg up and into the inner thigh of the left foot. High up in the inner thigh of your left foot. Keep your hands in the Anjali Mudra. Raise your hands up high above your head, keeping your hands straight. This is the Vrikshasana. Clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Suck your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Gaze forward, keeping a single point for you to gaze at for your balance. Visualize yourself as a tree with roots grounding you into the earth in Vrikshasana. Continue the Samana Kumbhaka and the Japa Shivoham. वामोरुमूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेत् वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः. Just relax your hands. Now continuing to balance on the right leg. Bring your left foot up towards the opposite thigh. Continuing to balance on your left foot. Bring your right foot up towards the left root of the left thigh. Keep your hands in front of your heart center. The standing leg should be completely straight. Hands in front of your heart center in the Namaskara Mudra. Gaze forward. Visualize Lord Garuda, the eagle vehicle of Lord Mahavishnu in your inner space. Release the Uddiyana Bandha, only clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa of Shivoham in Garudasana. गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवि सर्वदोषाद्विनिर्मुक्तो भवतीह महाबली एकपादमुरौ बद्ध्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घापादसन्धिदेशे जानव्यघ्रं व्यवस्थितम्. Relax your leg and let's repeat this on the left side. Now bringing yourself balancing onto your right leg. You're going to be lifting your left foot up towards the inner thigh, balancing on the right leg. Bring your hands up in the Anjali Mudra with the palms joined together. Gaze forward for balance. Clench your perineum, suck your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha and the Moola Bandha. Visualize yourself as a tall tree with roots grounding you into the earth as you do the japa of Shivoham, Vrikshasana. वामोरुमूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेत् वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः. Slowly relax your hands. Bring your foot on to the opposite thigh. Keep your back straight. Bring your hands in front of your heart center in the Namaskar Mudra. Visualize Lord Garuda, the eagle form, the eagle vehicle of Mahavishnu. As you release the Uddiyana Bandha, only clenching your perineum in the Moola Bandha with the japa Shivoham in Garudasana. Garudasanamavakshe yena dhyanam sthiram bhavi sarvadoshaadvinirmukto bhavatiha mahabali ekapadamurau badhva ekapadena dandavat janghapadasandhideshe januvyaghram vyavasthitam. And slowly relax. Next is Trikonasana. Step your feet wide apart, about 3 feet apart. Bring your hands straight and lean towards the left side, bringing the hand towards the ground beside your left foot with the right hand extended up. Remember to not collapse your chest, but keep your chest out and up. Gaze towards your raised palm, visualizing yourself as a triangle. Clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha to the Samana Kumbhaka and the Japa Shivoham in Trikonasana. Uttanapadam Krauncham cha Marichim Veerabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonam cha Suptangashtha Prasarane. Come back up to a straight position, slightly switching the position of your legs. Now you're going to be leaning down onto the right side. So keep your left palm up, gaze towards your left hand. Clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha. Visualize yourself as a triangle in Trikonasana on the other side. Uttanapadam Krauncham cha Marichim Veerabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonam cha Suptangashtha Prasarane. And come back up. Bring your feet together. Next, we're going to enter into a Karana, which is the Nikuttaka Karanam. You're going to keep your heels together, knees pointed outwards, and lower yourself down to a bent position, the half squatting position. Keeping your palms facing each other in front of your chest. Keep your right hand on top and lift your right foot onto the toes. Now, in a continuous motion, drop the right foot, lifting the left leg, simultaneously switching the positions of your hands. This is the Nikuttaka Karana. And relax. So now from here we're going to enter into our next sequence of asanas, starting with the Angushtasana. So you're going to be coming down onto your toes with your spine in a straight line, balancing onto your toes. As we enter here, we're going to be doing a new pranayama, which is the Bhramari Kumbhaka. So as we do the Bhramari Kumbhaka, I'll just be explaining how it is done to all of you. You're going to be buzzing like a bee while you exhale. So inhale deeply, and as you exhale, buzz like a bee. This is the Bhramari Kumbhaka. Knees forward. Bring your hand in front of your heart center in the Namaskara Mudra. As you gaze forward, clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha. Here, doing the japa Sada Shivoham as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Angushtasana. Kabandhasanamittyahuhu ghorakshasanamev cha angushtamushtikam nyeyam brahma prasaditam tatha. Try to keep your knees together in this position. Now into Saurasana. You're going to extend one leg forward and bring your hands to the ground, the tip of the fingers on the ground, palms facing forward. This is the Vara Mudra. Clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha. Visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, in your inner space with the japa Sada Shivoham in Saurasana. Prasaryekam padatalam samsthapya tvekapadakam. And from here, raise your right hand up, lean forward and down, clasping onto the right toe in the Prana Mudra with the index and middle fingers. Bring the other hand of the left side to the left heel into Vidhunanasana. In this asana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space, do the Moola Bandha, continue the Brahmari Kumbhaka with the japa Sada Shivoham, visualizing Swamiji in Vidhunanasana. Gulphastitau padamekam prasarya tatpadagram samsprishe tatkarena gulpham chanyam dharaye tatkarena dhunam pitham chabhyase chobhayatra. Bring your foot back. Switching sides now, extending your left leg forward. First, you're going to hold on to the left, bring your palms spine straight. Bring your palms in the Vara Mudra, the tip of the finger on the ground with the palms facing forward in the 34th asana, which is Saurasana. You're going to visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha and the japa Sada Shivoham in Saurasana. Prasaryekam padatalam samsthapya tvekapadakam. Hold on to the right heel with the right hand, lifting your left hand up, leaning forward and down towards the left foot. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Vidhunanasana. Gulphastitau padamekam prasarya tatpadagram samsprishe tatkarena gulpham chanyam dharaye tatkarena dhunam pitham chabhyase chobhayatra. And step your foot back. Beautiful. That brings us into our 36th asana, Brahmajarankushasana. You're going to keep your knees pointed forward and your hands, you're going to keep a slight gap between your legs and place the back of your hands on the top of your knees. Tilt your head down into the Jalandhara Bandha, bringing your chin towards your chest, gazing towards the gap in between your legs. Look down. With the Brahmari Kumbhaka, continue to buzz like a bee, doing the japa Sada Shivoham as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Brahma Jurankushasana. Do phanam pani hoya vese edi do gudani vese korpagathelyang ki mahili apas mahira she mili do goda आगे आने सुधो करी ऊंचा ले ठाने हाथ दऊले ऊपर धरे हथेली सुधी करे. Now spread your legs apart and drop your knees towards the ground, balancing on your toes. Keep your hands on your knees. Pull your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha as you clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha. Gaze towards your nose. Visualize yourself as sage Kapila Muni in Kapilasana. उभय पगथली समटहरावे तनको माहिली कोर मिलावे फना पानी उकड़ होय वैसे एड़ी दो ujoni nivese. In the same position, switching your gaze towards your third eye. Release the Uddiyana Bandha, only clenching the perineum and the Mula Bandha. To the Brahmari Kumbhaka, visualizing Swamiji in your inner space in Bhadra Gorakshasana. दो पगथली संपुट करे कोरवारिली भूपरिधरे कोरवारिली राखे ऐसे तापरि मूल द्वार टिक बैसे. Now raise onto your toes, sitting on your heels. Yes, keep your knees wide apart as much as possible. You're going to balance here. Suck your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Bringing your hand into the Padma Mudra. You're going to be touching the thumbs of both hands and the little fingers of both hands together and raising this straight above your head. Gaze towards the gap in between your palms. Visualize the sun god, Lord Surya, in your inner space in Suryasana. एड़ी दो गुदा तरी आने फना पानी बैठक पुनिठाने गोड़ा जंघ अधर करी रहे आड़े बाम इसी विध गहे दो भुजा नबद सा पसारे कमल स्वरूप अंगुली धारे पहुंचा मधि चिद्र पुनिठाने चिद्र विषय पुनि दृष्टि जो आने. And relax. Yes, take a moment to stretch out your legs first, to relax your feet, your ankles. Take a moment to relax your legs. And now you're going to be sitting with your toes flat behind you and your perineum on the heels. You're going to be sitting onto your feet, but keep your knees spread slightly apart. Come to a seated position on your heels, keeping your knees spread apart. Keep your hands on the knees. The next asana is Mandukasana. You're going to be lifting your tongue up against the roof of your mouth, keeping your tongue pointed backwards. Visualize yourself as a frog and you're catching that nectar of immortality dripping from the Sahasrara chakra with your frog-like tongue. Breathe in and out deeply and slowly. Your tongue's position is called the Manduki Mudra. Clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the Japa Sada Shivoham in Mandukasana. Gaze towards your third eye. पादतलौ पृष्ठदेशे अङ्गुष्ठे द्वे च संस्पृशेत् जानयुग्मं पुरस्कृत्य साधयेन्मण्डुकासनम्. Continue to keep your legs in the same position. Now raise your hands, holding on to the back of both your shoulders with the opposite hands. Cross your hands behind you. Continue to gaze towards your third eye, clenching your perineum. Clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha and sucking in your stomach in the Uddiyana Bandha. Do the Manduki Mudra. Your tongue is pointed upwards against the roof of your mouth. With the Japa Sadashivoham, continue to visualize yourself as a frog in Uttana Mandukasana. Mandukasana madhyastham kurparabhyam dhritam shiraha etadbhekavaduttanam etaduttana mandukam. Slowly relax your hands now. Crossing your ankles behind you, the next is Simhasana. Sit on top of your crossed ankles. Keep your hands on your knees. Your back straight. From here, you're going to open your mouth wide, sticking out your tongue and exhaling forcefully. Gazing at the tip of your nose, doing the Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum. Visualize yourself as a lion with the japa of Sadashivoham in Simhasana. Dakshinam savyagulphena dakshinena tathetaram hastau tajshajanvo samsthapya swangulischa prasarya cha. Now you can uncross your ankles, but continue to keep your toes crossed behind. Keep your knees wide apart. Cross your wrists behind your back, holding on to the toes in the Prana Mudra with the index finger and the middle finger. Hold on to the opposite toes. Do the Jalandhara Bandha. Bring your chin to the chest. Clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha. This is Bhadrasana, where you're going to visualize Swamiji in your inner space with the Japa Sadashivoham. Continue the Bhramari Kumbhaka. Bhadrasana. गुल्फौ च वृषणस्याधो व्युत्क्रमेण समाहितः पादाङ्गुष्ठौ कराभ्यां च धृत्वा च पृष्ठदेशतः जालन्धरं समासाद्य नासाग्रमवलोकयेत्. Slowly uncross your hands. The next is the 44th asana, Kakabhusandhi asana. So you're going to lift up onto your feet. Keep your knees wide apart. And you're going to lean forward and down, trying to clasp your hands behind your back. Now here are a few tips to help you do the asana. First, try to keep your feet together as much as possible and lean down in between your feet. Then clasp your hands behind your back initially, eventually trying to raise it up above your body, holding the hands behind you. In this asana, visualize yourself as a crow. Do the Bhramari Kumbhaka, the Mula Bandha and the Japa Sadashivoham in Kakabhusandhi asana. प्रथमे वेसक उकड़ठाने दो हाथ पगाम बिछी आने तिनको मोड़ी नल्याम परल्यावे पिष्टि पचे कांकसी करावे. Relax your hands and legs. The next asana is Kani Pavasana. I'm going to be first showing once how to do the Kani Pavasana, and then all of you, each of you can follow along to do the Kani Pavasana. So this asana is where you're going to be placing your palms on the floor, shoulder width apart, and balancing onto your hands with your knees behind your elbows. This is the Kani Pavasana. So now we can all also try. First, bring your hands to the ground, shoulder width apart. Bring your hands to the ground beside your feet, in front of your feet. And then you're going to attempt to bring your your knees. So the advanced variation is where you bring your knees into your underarms, lean forward and lift off the ground. A simpler variation is where you can bring your knees outside of your elbows. So you're bending your elbows almost to a 90 degree and your knees are resting on the outside part of your elbows, and from that, lean forward, trying to lift your legs off the ground. Be careful not to smash your face on the ground when you're doing this asana. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Let's all try to get the balance coming onto our hands. Visualize Swamiji do the Bhramari Kumbhaka, buzzing like a bee. Clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha with the Japa Sada Shivoham in Kani Pavasana. Asana ko gana ashi dushita hoi to achi hoi. And relax. Take a moment to relax your wrists. Once you're done doing the asana, you can relax your wrists. And in the opposite direction. Cross your hand over your shoulder, loosening out the shoulder. And to the opposite side. Now from here, we're going to do the Kapalyasana. It's going to be an inverted posture. I'm going to be first showing once to all of you, and then we can all also attempt to do the asana. Okay? So the Kapalyasana is an inverted posture with your head on the ground, where you're going to be lifting completely inverted. This is the Kani Pavasana. This is the Kapalyasana. So now I'm going to be showing how you can also do this step by step. The first is to get the position of the hands and the head correct. Luma? So we can all do the Kapalyasana. In this asana, you're going to be visualizing Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space, clenching your perineum on the in the Moola Bandha. Do the japa Sadashivoham in Kapalyasana. शीश शीशा धरती टेकी पगदो मिलिवा ऊंचा कुकरे पगथली आकाश दिशि सनमुशराशे दो हाथा की हथेली दो पाशत्या धरती टेकी दृष्टिनासा अग्र and relax. Now this brings us into our next asana, which is the Pashva Mayurasana. So this is also going to be an arm balance asana. In this asana, you're going to be squatting on your toes with the legs together. You can all follow along. And twist your body out towards the right side. So move your knees towards the left and bring your body out towards the right side. Now from here, bring your hands towards one side, aligning your elbows with your knees and your hip. So your left elbow will come to the right knee and your right elbow will come to the right hip. Lean onto your arm, balancing, extending your legs towards the side, gazing towards your third eye in the Pashva Mayurasana. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka here, prolonged exhalations. As you clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha and the Japa Sadashivoham, visualize yourself as a peacock in Pashva Mayurasana. मयूरं दण्डवत् कुर्यान् मायूरं दण्डनामकं कुर्यान् मायूरं पार्श्वाभ्यां मायूरपार्श्वनामकम्. And relax. Let's repeat this on the other side now. So twist your body out onto the left. Bring your right elbow to the left knee, your left elbow to your right thigh. Leaning forward and down. Raising onto your hips, stretching the legs towards the side. Visualize yourself as a peacock in Parshva Mayurasana on the other side. Mayuram dandavat kuryan mayuram dandanamakam kuryan mayuram parshvabhyam mayura parshvanamakam. And relax. Take a moment to loosen out your wrists. Yes, you can use your hand to help you pull one wrist back. And then push it down. Repeat this on the other hand, pulling it back and then pushing down. Perfect. The next asana is the Bhairaganathasana. So you're going to come to a plank position, wrapping your right foot across the right hand. Your right leg comes forward across your right hand. This is the Bhairaganathasana. In this asana, you're going to keep the leg behind stretched straight, gazing towards your third eye. Visualize Lord Bhairava in your inner space. Kala Bhairava. Visualize the god of time, Lord Kala Bhairava in your inner space. In Bhairaganathasana, this asana has the power to remove all the excessive pitta, the bile within the body. Asana Kaugana Piti Jayi. Now bring your right leg back. Doing the same thing onto your left side. Bring your left leg forward around the left hand, keeping the foot in between your hands. Gaze towards your third eye. Push your hips down as you visualize Lord Kala Bhairava in your inner space in Bhairaganathasana on the other side. आसन कौगुण पीति jayi. And now lower your forearms to the ground and lift your hips up high into the air in Unmukha Pithasana. Just try to keep your chest up. Do not try to push yourself too down. Keep your chest up. Gaze towards your third eye in Unmukha Pithasana. Here, continue the Rechaka Kumbhaka, prolonged exhalations. Do the Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum with the japa of Mahasadashivoham in your inner space. Unmukha Pithasana. भून्यस्थौ जानुनी हस्तौ चतुष्पदमवाङ्मुखम् उत्थापिताङ्घ्रियुगलकटिस्थलमभिरुका. And relax. Relax to a seated position. Stretch your legs forward. Stretch your legs towards one side. Bring your right hand towards the ground and lift your hips off the ground, raising the left hand upwards. So come on to one side. Lift up, stretching the left hand up, gaze towards the raised hand in Vashishtasana. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, visualize yourself as Sage Vashishta with the Mula Bandha and the Japa Sadashivoham in Vashishtasana. Urdhva Kukkutavasishta Marichihal Matsyakam Parivrittim Chodarasya Vividham Dhanurasanam. Relax. And let's repeat this on the other side as well. Bring your legs out towards the right side now. Balancing onto your left hand with the right hand up. Lift your hips up into a straight line as you visualize Sage Vashishta in your inner space in Vashishtasana. Urdhva Kukkutta Vasishta Marichihala Matsyakam Parivrittim Chodarasya Vividham Dhanurasanam. And relax. Keep your feet pointed straight forward now. Keeping your feet pointed out straight. Keep your spine straight. Here now, we're moving into the next sequence of asanas, starting with Anjani Asana. So you're going to keep your toes pointed up and your hands under your body, palms facing up. So you're going to be sitting onto your palms with the palms facing up. Keep your spine straight. Don't leave your elbows loose. Tuck your elbows in towards your body. Now clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Suck your stomach in and up and bring your chin to the chest. We are doing the Mahamudra Bandha. Vinyasana. Heli. So agane bhupari dakhe mahane anguli mili rakhe angushta chida rakhe doi punah hateli pishtu jujoyi. And relax. Get your hands out from under you. The next asana is the Paschimottanasana. So here it's going to be a deep stretch for each and every one of us. You're going to be leaning forward and down, trying to hold on to your toes in the Prana Mudra and lower your entire body down towards the ground. This is the Paschimottanasana in the Prana Mudra. Get a deep stretch here first. And then slowly try to lower yourself lower down, more closer down towards the ground. Keep trying to go lower and lower. Remember, when you're bending forward and down, don't hunch your back. If you hunch your back, you will strain your neck and you will not be able to reach also. Keep your spine straight. Fold at the hip. You're going to try to hinge at the hip and go down. You will be feeling a deep stretch in your hamstring muscles, in your legs. If you want more help to do this asana, you can take the help of another person to push your lower back as you do the asana. So they can help you by pushing your lower back, which will support you to go deeper and deeper into the asana. Yes. In Paschimottanasana, do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha, sucking your stomach in and up, bringing your chin to the chest totally, all three together in the Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space with the japa Mahasada Shivoham in Paschimottanasana. जानो परिललाटन्तो पश्चिमं तानमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुखं धार्यं च जायते. Relax back up. Now clasp your hands behind your neck in the Parashumudra. Keeping your back straight, lean forward and down, trying to bring your elbows towards the ground. You're going to now get a deeper stretch. We are moving into the Ugrasana. The Ugrasana is where you're going to be clasping your hands behind your neck and trying to bring yourself down towards the ground. Visualize Devi Kali in your inner space. This asana has the power to make you manifest powers. Do the Mahamudra Bandha, all the three bandhas, the Rechaka Kumbhaka and the Japa Mahasada Shivoham in Ugrasana. स्वपाणिभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानुपरि शिरोन्यसेत् आसनोग्रमिदं प्रोक्तं भवेदनिलदीपनं देहावसानहरणं पश्चिमोत्तानसंज्ञकं य एतदासनं श्रेष्ठं प्रत्यहं साधयेत् सुधीः वायुः पश्चिममार्गेण तस्य सञ्चरति ध्रुवम्. Now relax, come back up to a seated position. You're going to now bring your left leg up towards the perineum with the knee pointed upwards. We're entering into our 57th asana, Marichi asana. So lift your foot up, lean down, trying to lower yourself down and bring the left hand inside of the left knee. Twist your hand around towards your back and clasp your hands behind your back. Try to go down as much as you can. This is the Marichi asana. Here you're just going to clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, prolonged exhalations with the Japa Mahasada Shivoham. Visualize sage Marichi in your inner space in Marichi asana. Uttanapadam krauncham cha Marichim Veerabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonam cha Suttangashta Prasarane. Come back up and relax your left heel down to the ground. The next asana is Mahamudrasana. So what you're going to do is you're going to be leaning forward and down towards your extended foot, holding on to the toes in the Prana Mudra and trying to go down as much as you can. First, trying to bring your stomach towards your thighs, your elbows to the ground, and your nose towards your knee. Try to go down as deep as you can. Get a deep stretch here for a few minutes. Keep trying to push yourself lower and lower, getting a deep stretch. Clench your perineum. Suck in your stomach. Bring your chin to the chest in the Mahamudra Bandha. In Mahamudrasana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Continue the prolonged exhalations in the Rechaka Kumbhaka with the japa of Mahasadashivoham. Mahamudrasana. दावां पग की एड़ी जोई सीवनिया निरगावे सोई दक्षिण पद लांबोज पसारे तामे आने कांक सीधारे दो खवा ऊर्ध सो धरे तिन सो फेराभ्यास चुकरे नासा दृष्टि आन टहरावे महामुद्रा नाम सो पावे. Come back up. We're going to repeat the Marichyasana on the other side. So switch your legs around now. Stretch your left leg out. Bring your right leg up towards your inner thigh. The knee pointed upwards. Lean forward and down, bringing the right hand to the inner part of the right knee. Try to bring your forehead as close down as you can. Turn your hand around the raised knee, clasping both your hands behind your back in the Parashu Mudra. Try to lower yourself as much down as you can. Feel the stretch for your shoulders and for your hamstrings. Visualize the great sage Marichi in your inner space. Do the Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum. The Rechaka Kumbhaka means your exhalations will be longer than your inhalations. So if you're inhaling for 4 counts, exhale for 8 counts. Have prolonged exhalations. The Mula Bandha and the Japa Mahasadashivoham in Marichyasana. Utta Suptangashta Prasarane. And slowly relax up. Allow your knee to fall towards the ground now. Keeping your right foot to the inner part of the left thigh. Keep your back straight. And from here, we're going to be leaning forward and down into the Mahamudrasana. So do it step by step. See, first try to just reach for the toes. This is the first step. Remember, keep your spine straight. So your back will not be bent, rather your spine will be completely straight. Reach for the toes. And from there, the first goal is to have your stomach touch your thighs. And going down deeper and deeper, trying to bring your elbows to the ground and your forehead towards your knees. Get a deep stretch there. Feel it in your body. Wherever you feel the excessive stretch, you feel a slight pain, just connect to Swamiji. Visualize that Swamiji is initiating you in that place with the mantra Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi. And then relax deeper into the asana. Clench your perineum, suck in your stomach, and bring your chin to the chest in the Mahamudra Bandha. As you visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, in your inner space, do the Rechaka Kumbhaka and the Japa Mahasadashivoham in Mahamudrasana. डावां पग की एड़ी जोई, सीवनियानि लगावे सोई, दक्षिण पद लांबो चुभ्यास चुकरे, नासा दृष्टिया न ठहरावे, महामुद्रा नाम सो पावे. Slowly come back up. Very nice. From here we're going to be entering into our 61st asana, which is the Bhadrasana. So bring your feet together in front of you. Bhadrasana 2. So you're going to be keeping your feet together in front of you and pulling your feet back as close to as you can towards your body. Keep your spine straight here. Take a few minutes to get a deep stretch, pulling your feet as close towards your body as you can. Hold your feet firmly with your hands. Start to rock your knee up and down. Rock your knees up and down, trying to push it closer and closer towards the ground. Bring your hands to your knees and try to push your knees down. Pushing your knees down to the ground. Feel the stretch. Wherever the pain happens, just visualize Swamiji initiating you there with the japa, with the mantra, Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi. Automatically you'll see the pain will dissolve and you'll be able to do the asana. So keep your feet together in front of your perineum, knees on the ground. Keep your hands clasped, holding your feet firmly. Here, clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha, gaze towards your nose. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, prolonged exhalations. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space with the japa Maha Sada Shivoham in Bhadrasana 2. Gulphau Tavrishanasyadah Sivanyah Pashvayoho Kshipet पादपार्श्वे तु पाणिभ्यां दृढं भद्वा सुनिश्चलं भद्रासनं भवेदेतत् सर्वव्याधिविशापहम्. And from Bhadrasana, slightly extend your feet away from your body. Keep your toes together but the heels of your foot apart. So your two toes are together but the heels of the feet are apart from each other. Just rest your hands on your knees. Bring your chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, prolonged exhalations, gaze to your nose. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space with the japa Maha Sada Shivoham in Gwali Pavasana. पूरव चरपट चोक कह्यो सोई वाही विधियो कीजी सोई यामे एड़ी भिन्न जुराशय अंगुल आठ अंतरो राखे चिबुक कंठ कूप में ठानो नासा अग्र दृष्टि को ठानो. Come up to relax the Jalandhara Bandha. The next asana is the Joni asana. So for the Joni asana, you're going to sit. Your soles are together. Bring it close towards your perineum. Extend your hands forward, leaning forward and down, palms completely straight. Take a few seconds to stretch here. And then raise up. Bring your fingers, all the 10 fingers, into your feet. You're going to be bringing all your 10 fingers in towards your feet. And in Joni asana, bring all your 10 fingers in towards your feet and lean down in the Joni asana, bringing your forehead to the ground. Visualize the Yoni Mandala, the form of the cosmic feminine energy in your inner space. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, prolonged exhalations. Clench your perineum and the Mula Bandha, and the Japa Maha Sada Shivoham in Joniasana. दो पग थली संपुट करे एडी मेढ के ढिंग धरे अर्ध हाथ को अंतर राखे लिलाट पग थलियाम ऊपर दाखे. Just get a deep stretch for a few seconds here. And raise up. Raise up. Now you're going to stretch your hands out towards the sides as we enter into the Midaki Pavasana. Keep your palms extended towards the side, palms facing downwards, and bring your forehead to the ground towards your feet. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, the Mula Bandha, the Japa Mahasada Shivoham, visualizing Swamiji in your inner space in Midaki Pavasana. पूरव विधि परिपग थली संपुट शोल येडी मिराशे एडियम सुमाहिरी कानी अगुल दो आतरे लिलाट धरती लगावे. Feel the stretch in your legs. And come back up. Here we're entering into the Siddha Samadhi Asana. You're going to bring your hands underneath your shins, in between the thighs and the shins. Bring it under. Continue to keep your feet together in front of you. As you go down, now one important thing in this asana is you can move actually your Kanthamala towards the side because Swamiji is there on the Kanthamala. You're going to be bringing your toes into the hollow of your throat. Your attempt is to bring your toes into the hollow of your throat in the Siddha Samadhi Asana. Trying to bring your toes into the hollow of your throat. Do the Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum. Visualize Lord Surya, the sun god, in your inner space. As you do the Rechaka Kumbhaka with the japa of Maha Sada Shivoham in Siddha Samadhi Asana. दो पग थली संपुट करे सोले मेढ आगा में धरे अंगुल आठ अंतरो राखे एड़ी को ऐसे विधि दाखे आने हाथ पका के माही कौहनी सहित कलायाम ताई आम्हा साम्हा कल्पुनी जोई भूपरि राखे सुधा सोई. And relax back up. Now continue to keep your feet together in front of you. Heels together. Now you're going to be using your hands to hold on to your feet. Keep the thumb inwards and the rest of the hands outside, the rest of the fingers outside. And you're going to open out your feet like a book. Open out your feet towards the sky, the soles of your feet facing upwards. Keep the back of your hands on the ground behind your feet. Press your elbows onto your thighs, pushing them towards the ground. Try to push your thighs towards the ground using your elbows. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, prolonged exhalations. Do the Mula Bandha. Gaze towards your nose. Visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, in your inner space with the Japa Maha Sada Shivoham in Chinaki Pavasana. Keep your spine straight, just using your elbows to slightly push onto your knees in the Chinaki Pavasana. दो पगा की एड़ी धरती मगिवा मेढ़ लगावे पगथली माहिली कोर अंगूठा की सदी सूद जोड़े बारिली कोर फणा शुल्या राशे. And come up. Straighten your spine. Continue to keep your feet in front of you. Bring your hands onto your knees, pushing your knees down towards the ground with your hands. This is the Charapata Chokasana. Gaze towards your third eye. Suck your stomach in and up. Pull your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Prolonged exhalations with the japa Mahasada Shivoham in Charapata Chokasana. दो पग थली संपुट धारे आगाने कर जोर पसारे गोड़ा भूसो लग थाराशे हाथ दो गोड़ा परिदाखे. And relax. One last asana in this position, which is a Bhairavasana. You're going to be keeping your feet together, lifting up your heels with the toes facing downwards, trying to push your knees to the ground and your hands on the knees in the Bindu Mudra with your thumbs and index fingers joined together. There are two ways of doing this. Either you can use your hands to pull your heels up, or you can use your body, moving your body forward, pushing your heels up high. Bring your hands to your knees in the Bindu Mudra. Gaze towards your third eye. Suck your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. As best as you can, try to keep your knees on the ground. With the japa Mahasada Shivoham, visualize Lord Kala Bhairava in Bhairavasana. Gulphau sampidya chanyonyam vyutkramenottitham shanaihi janvo pashvagatau hastau dandavad bhairavasanam. And slowly, very slowly, relax your feet. Take a moment to stretch out your legs. Relax your thighs, your hips and your legs. You can move it up and down. You can massage your legs. Give it a nice stretch. And from here, relax onto your back into the final asana of the day, Shivasana. Lay on your back. Keep your feet straight, palms facing upwards. Breathe in and out deeply and slowly.
I welcome you all.
Visualize that your body is dead and Paramashiva has liberated you. Atha Shavasanam Uttanam Shavavadbhumau Shayanam Tu Shavasanam Shavasanam Shrantiharam Chitta Vishranti Karakam. Be completely unclutched. Just allow the Maha Vakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham to repeat in your inner space.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Bring your knees to your chest.
नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
And come up to a seated position.
ॐ नित्यानन्द
Congratulations to all the participants,
परमशिवोऽहम्
all the viewers, everyone who followed along with the Nithyananda Yoga. A big congratulations to you. We have officially come to the end. We finished 68 asanas in the Prathama Vinyasa Krama sequence. We will definitely be continuing tomorrow. Do join in for that as well. If you enjoyed this and you know others who will enjoy it, give us a like and do share it with your friends and family who you know need some yoga in their life. Subscribe to our channel such that you can get more such live updates. And do not miss joining us daily for the Nithyananda Yoga. If also, and if you're interested to know more about Kailasa, you want to join in get personalized yoga training as well in the Paramashiva Sena program, you can sign up by scanning the QR code projected on the screen to all of you. So you can see the QR code that is projected on the screen to all of you. Please scan that and do sign up that. With this, let us offer our gratitude to Swamiji and conclude the yoga with a Purna Mantra. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्. Thank you all, Nithyanandam, and see you tomorrow.